So Angie, we're here at the SES conference in London today. Can you tell me what you're doing here today and how you work for Search Engine?
I'm here to live blog and live tweet as many sessions as I can, so I'm very passionate on all the different online marketing topics. I regularly blog for Search Engine Watch, so searchenginewatch.com, which is an online marketing blog. Some of the core topics I do are mobile, SEO, SMO, which is social media optimization, and CRO, conversion rate optimization, kind of a mashup of all those pieces.
And what have you seen thus far at the conference? What's really excited you about it today?
So I've only attended a few sessions, but Avinash opened it up great with his awesome keynote of really kind of thinking differently about metrics and how you're measuring things, which is really a step beyond, some of the important factors, because so many people already struggle with how to measure stuff. So helping them to think about how to measure it differently to start with versus kind of going down a traditional path that may not necessarily be right, I think was an awesome kickoff on that note to really think about before you jump into stuff of what does success look like and identifying the metric versus just saying, well, we have Facebook likes, because that doesn't necessarily equate to success. So that was a great kickoff. I attended the landing page optimization and link building sessions. Both of those were great and value added. I'm looking forward to some of the other sessions that are coming up yet. Tomorrow I'm going to be co-hosting the Black Hat, White Hat event, which, if you're not familiar with that, it's an unconference event where it's just more for a networking kind of party fun aspect of where they'll be giving out black and white cowboy hats. So you got to kind of pick: are you part of the white side or light side of the force? I recently did an article on Search Engine Watch with a play on Star Wars on the forget black hat, white hat, what color's your lightsaber? So I haven't convinced SES yet to fully transition to the lightsabers, but I'm still pulling for it. If you're up for that, be sure to send them messages, because of course we want lightsabers. They're way cooler than a cowboy hat, right?
Excellent stuff. And what do you see being the major developments in 2012 within the industry?
Well, the biggest one that won't go away right now is Google Plus, and Google Plus has kind of exploded into multiple things, whether it's just the +1 button on your site, or if it's actually Google Plus, the social networking site, or if it's Google Plus, search your world bit of how that influences the social results of search engine, which is very controversial. I'm going to be on a keynote panel Thursday morning talking on that topic, so encourage folks to come to that session. But right now the +1 button has an unusual weight for impacting search results, which presents some, it's almost like a conflict of interest of, well, they write the algorithm and they present the social platform, and those pieces of the unusual weight is, for me, being a Jedi and diehard white hat, I'm always sensitive on black hat tactics that make it easy for someone to try to rig the process to say, hey, great, we're going to gain rank. On the other hand, it's Google Plus is also really like the perfect platform of what type of results do I want to see? I want to see the results where my friends have said, yes, this is good, this is what I'd vote for. That helps me find relevant content. So it's kind of a balanced mashup, and that will be a really big play this year of how does that social influence factor play out on those pieces. For the UK and kind of areas beyond the US, right now Pinterest is a social network site where you can pin or share images on sites, and it's completely skyrocketed in the US from how many users are using it, of the third to Facebook and Tumblr being the ones ahead of it on that note. But the big deal on that from an SEO perspective is that all these images have links back to the original sources, which on the white hat tactic is phenomenal, because now you have this opportunity to have, if any of these pins go viral and lots of people share it on that note of those are all links with original comments, text, who's the call it pinfluence, who's the authority of the person that pinned it, how many likes, comments did that get of it, it's breeding its whole new network of yes, this is value added, this is showing yes, this is an authoritative source on whatever that image is. So it presents a new opportunity that's not complex or costly from a content strategy perspective of just include quality images, which you should for every page anyhow, so that if it's shared you have a thumbnail. But now in the case of if they were to pin it, is that something that would share? How engaging is it on that note, and how can that really be used to boost links if all you do is have a good image and you have a pin it button on there? How many links you can get to build content? Now, third one that's going to be huge is the user-generated content. It's timely for companies to come up with their own content and always have it be fresh and unique, but also to understand the personas of the target audience, of what words would they use to describe it. So having those kind of tools available so that folks can comment on a product page, upload their own photos of the product, really shows, hey, this is how they're using it. The terms that they would use, the semantics, the special details. So if I'm commenting on specifics of, let's say it's a food restaurant and it's like thin crust pizza or something like that, and that's what I'm searching on, now that all becomes relevant to that specific page, and it's uniquely boosting it in different ways. And we know with some recent Google algorithm updates that freshness is a factor. So really coming full circle on that social aspect to say, yes, this is a way for them to socially, comment, share, engage, but helping SEO on the same note helps bring it full circle.
Thank you very much. Have a great conference.
Thank you.